Alethea, I am Tammy. It is an honor to meet you. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm all about empowerment,
Yes,
motivation,
listen.
inspiration, and so are you. Oh my gosh. I love the Pimpin Positivity podcast. I just love that
Thank
intro. I
you.
love what you stand for, and I just love you. So please, for everyone who is learning about you, though millions of people already know about you, but for the new people coming under your radar, how did you start the Pimpin Positivity podcast and what does it mean to you?
Okay, so pimping positive is people. There's so much negativity in this world as is, and I was like, I'm a big. Let's take something negative and turn it into something positive. So I was like, well, you know what? I've been through so much struggle in life, and pimping already has like negative term. All right, so let me see. I was like, well, let me see if I can turn this into something positive because people pimp all kind of stuff. But let me pimp joy. Let me pimp happiness. Let me pimp positivity. So I
Yes.
was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do because I am an underdog. So I am a cheerleader for the underdog. It's what I do, is what I stand for. And all this started because I've been through the struggle. I was single parent. I've been uh, abused. I've been used. I've had family trauma. I've been through the storm, and I learned how to create my own rainbow. So this is me being for other people what nobody ever was for me. This is my podcast is a love story to me. This is me showing up for me. And my podcast is me giving other people the platform to be exactly who they are and just shine. Because sometimes we get on these podcasts and people want you to kind of do what they want you to do. Mm-hmm. If you come on pimping positivity, all I want you to do is be you. And I want you to share your struggle, share what made you become you. Because you don't know how you can help somebody else. So anytime that you come on my podcast, it's like we just at brunch having drinks and we just talking and you just getting it out and just letting your story be told in your own way.
Now, listen, I'm a professional. You're not about to get me crying on this interview today, okay? Listen, because you are a huge inspiration to me to be myself as a media professional, yes, a Black woman in media spaces.
Because why not?
Especially you promote body positivity for plus size women of color, for us to love ourselves. Girl, I was watching.
You see, baby.
We have to love
Felicia
ourselves.
Is out right now because that is her name, Felicia the Fupa. Because I have learned that anything that you don't like about yourself, give it a name. Yeah. Give it a name so that you can learn to love it. So this is Felicia, my Fupa. Hey! And she is out today. And now we actually have a relationship. And I'm not mad at her.
I love it.
Give it a name.
Give it a name. And I love the quotes that you say, especially be great in your face.
Listen.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
So people always ask me why I say be great in their face and not their face. And there's a reason. Because it was always they that had something to say. They always wanted me to fail. They kept trying to knock me down. They always had my name in their mouth. They. So I said, you know what? I'm about to be great in their face.
Period.
I'm about to be great in all of the theys in the world. I'm about to be great in all y'all face. And also because I'm from Louisiana, so like we talk a certain type of way. But that's what it'd be great because I was like, well, because people are like, well, we'll just block them. We'll just block them people. I'm not gonna block you because I want you to watch me win. I need you to watch me win. And I am not versed in the Bible, but certain things stuck out. And I was like, you know what? People don't realize that God was petty yet. He was petty. God said, I'm going to sit you at a table in the presence of your enemies. I say, oh.
That part.
He said, I'm going to sit you at a table, not in front of the people that like you, because they already want you to win. I'm going to sit you at a table in the presence of your enemies and let them watch you eat and let them watch you win and let them watch you be great in their face. I'm going to sit, and not only will I do that, I will also go further and make them your footstool. Do you understand that at a footstool is what I use when I can't reach something and I got to step? Listen. I have to put my foot on you and step on you in order to reach my goal. I have to rest my feet on a footstool. God said, I will make your enemy your footstool. So not only will you watch me win, you will help me rise to the top. Come on, somebody.
Listen, y'all who watching this, we need people like Alethea in our lives, a positivity queen, a hype girl, someone who's uplifting us daily. We need to hear these things. Tell me, in addition to the podcast, what else is going on in the world of Miss HDIC? What else you got going on?
Listen, things that I never thought would ever happen, because little known fact that people don't know about me is that I stutter. So I've had this speech problem since I was 3 years old. And speaking was something that I was told that I would never be able to do. You can't read out loud because you stutter. We don't want you to speak over here because you stutter. But let me tell you, the main thing that you think that you can't do is the thing that God will use you for to make you great. Because what people don't also know is that Moses had a stutter too. Moses had a stutter. And when God came to him, he said, I can't do this because I stutter. So get somebody else to do it. How many times have opportunities came our way and we thought that we wasn't good enough for it? So we said, nah, let somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm great enough yet. But you are. The only person that's telling you that you're not great in this moment is you. So I had to get out of my own way. I had to choose me. So I have been speaking all over. I've been traveling. I've been speaking. I've been on the Jennifer Hudson show.
Yes, congratulations. How iconic is that? Oh my gosh.
All because I chose me. All because I chose me. And decided to be the one person that I hated. Me. When you decide to choose you and be yourself and stop conforming to the ways of the world and just be you and be you out loud, unapologetically.
Unapologetically. I feel like a society has a lot to unlearn. Things that are forced upon our mindsets. Would you agree with that assessment that you believe?
Even like growing up, like in our culture, in our families, like the reason that we are people pleasers is because we were raised, especially us as Black women, we were raised to do for other people and not really do for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because no, you can't, you got to do something for everybody else first and put you last. Like we were raised that way, to put ourselves last. And so that is a mentality that we have grown up with, that we have to put everybody else first and put us last. And so now even in relationships, we put everybody else first and we're always last. But if you don't take care of you, then who will?
Right.
And it hit me hard the first time that I got on a plane, and the like flight attendant was doing her little thing and showing us how to do everything. And she said, well, if the plane ever goes down, these masks are going to fall. And you need to put your mask on first,
Right.
before you can save them. And I was like, wait, because if I don't save me, then I can't save anybody else. So I've got to put me first at some point. So that was me putting myself first and showing up for me. And I've been speaking at events for non-profits. Like, I'm going to London. Like, I'm going to Canada. I'm speaking at all these amazing women in empowerment nonprofits. Like, what?
Yes.
Who would have thought that all I had to do was be myself and show up for me?
Wow.
That's it.
And I love your approach. It's not preachy. It's very authentic. It's loving, keeping it real. And even, you know, like I said, I didn't want to start crying because I'm getting emotional. A lot of people don't believe in themselves and they're scared to talk to an audience online versus in person. You are a huge example. If you just be yourself, you don't know who life you can change. You don't know who's watching you or need to hear the things that you're saying. And I just want to pour into you and say congratulations on all the success that you have now, in the past, and that's coming, and things you don't even know about. Because I watch you daily and I'd be like, yes.
Oh my God,
And I could not wait to this interview just to tell you thank you for what you do, the impact you had in my life, that you're encouraged me to have even more
don't make
confidence.
Me cry, because listen, Tammy.
It's what you do on a regular. You know, I just want to make sure that you know how appreciated you are. When did you know that you were walking in your divine purpose?
When I left my job, because I've been teaching pre-K for 15 years, and it was a battle with myself. I was like, okay, should I do this full time? Should I believe in myself? Should I even do this? Like, is this even meant for me? And when I asked for the paperwork, it sat on my desk for a month. And I was like, I don't know. Then God said, have you watched your videos? I was like, oh. He said, well, you tell everybody else to like believe in themselves. When you gonna start doing that? I said, oh, well, you're right. And I left my job, and for the first time ever, I put me first. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know what I was doing. All I knew was that I wanted to help people be better versions of themselves. I wanted people to become their favorite version of themselves. I knew that was my calling. And I stepped out on faith. And I showed up for me. Mm-hmm. I chose me. And I said, you know what, God, it's me and you right now. And the amount of encouragement that I got from people, the DMs I got from people, the comments, that let me know, okay, Alethea, you are doing exactly what you were meant to do. And every day, my fabulous followers, well, we have built this community, and every day somebody lets me know this is what I'm meant to do. When you get DMs saying, you helped me through cancer. What? When you get DMs saying, you know what, I was sitting there thinking, I don't even want to be on this earth anymore, and I wanted to take my life, and here you come. Yeah, that's what keeps me going. That's what lets me know. I've said this from the beginning. I don't do this for views. I don't do this for likes. I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for money. I do this because I know what it feels like. I do this because I was that person that was laying in the dark on the floor with a bottle of pills, ready to take my own life. I do this because I know how it feels to have your son bring you a pack of cold peas to put on your eye because you just got beat up. I know how it feels to be that single mama to come home and not have no lights on. And what am I gonna do? And to have nobody there. But as I was laying on that floor with this bottle of pills, looking for somebody to save me, I realized that nobody was coming. I had to save myself.
Mm. Thank you so much for sharing that. You got me. You got me. You got me. You said that the podcast was a love story to yourself. And what can we expect in upcoming episodes? What can viewers expect, especially for the rest of the year?
Oh gosh. All I gotta say is God is amazing. We have guests. We have guests that I never thought that little old me would ever like big names that's coming on that want to be on my podcast. Like, girl, what?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's just expect because you just like in my videos, people ask me like, do you have scripts? Like, do you hear? No, I don't ever know what's gonna come out of my mouth. So on this podcast, you don't ever know what you're gonna get. Like, you don't know who's gonna be there. You don't know what I'm gonna say. You may get some seasoned words every now and then because I'm a little flavorful when it comes to speech. But you never know what you're gonna get, but it's gonna always be a good time, and it's gonna always you gonna always leave out better than how you came in.
That's it.
Pimpin' Positivity Podcast. Every time you listen, every time you watch, you're gonna always feel better when you end it than when you started. That's my mission. That's my goal. I don't care who is on there. I don't care who is watching. It's not about me. It's about y'all. I want to make you feel good by the end. When I say have a good day on purpose, you're welcome. I want to make sure that you are out there having a good day on purpose.
Yes, yes.
And that's it.
And speaking to you today, I know I'm going to have a great day on purpose. Period. And I'm going to keep being great in their face. Thank you so much for your time today, Queen. I'm so proud of you. I will continue to support you. I can't wait to show this interview with our audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. And I know that you're going to go out there and be intentional about having a good day. I know that you're going to go out there and be fabulous, honey, because you are everything and everything is you. Okay.
Period. You are so gorgeous.
You too.
Thank you. Talk soon, Queen.
Bye.
Bye-bye.